So the student folders project.
Mm-hmm.
What folders did you need creating for the students?
Well, it was for the 8-week pre-sessional programme where we've got 130 students and 10 tutors. So what I wanted was to be able to create, a student folder that was then attached to a tutor folder. So each tutor would have their student folder and all their students in that folder. And each student would have a folder.
Yeah.
Okay. So that obviously is really complicated and time consuming to do one folder at a time when you've got 135 students. So the reason why I came to you was for you to be able to find some way of doing that at the click of a button, really.
And each folder had lots of files in?
Yeah, so we provided templates for the students so they would be able to go into their folder, click on a document, and that would provide them a template document for their essay. So it would, have name or exam number, depending on if it was a formative or summative assessment, the title of the essay, a checklist for them to tick to make sure that they'd included an introduction, a conclusion, structured paragraphs, reference lists, etc., appendices. And so what we did was to provide you with individual student folders, if it was for one student, with the template documents in there. There were also template documents for feedback as well that tutors could access and add feedback to. And then we gave you then a spreadsheet with a list of all student names or usernames, I think it was university usernames and names, and the tutor names. And what you did was then to create one folder that was for the whole project. Divided inside that folder were 10 other folders for each of the tutors, and then in each of the tutors' folders there were 13 student folders. And in the student folders were the template documents for them to pick up to write their essays on, or for the tutors to put feedback onto.
Yeah.
The thing that I found really good about this was that you can add or remove viewing rights or editing rights depending on the point of the programme. So if we'd provided feedback, we could remove the viewing rights whilst the tutors were writing the feedback, and then give the students viewing rights when the feedback was completed. So the feedback was almost instantaneous, really. Once the tutor had completed it, the students could view it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have a situation where you could actually watch the tutor writing your feedback. Our tutors didn't want to have that, so they took the viewing rights off at that point.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to our department about it, because from what I understand about the admin system in the department, it's used by, they use Internet Explorer, they open folders, they have to then email those folders to tutors. Tutors will then put them on their drive, fill them in, and then save a copy, send it back to the administrator. So there's an awful lot of work there which could be completely eliminated just by sharing and collaborating on documents.
Yeah. So what was it called, the BFN? The BFFN project?
Because it was a big project. Yeah, and very, very complicated.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.